Hello and welcome to my tutorial. I'm Binoy Laha, a PGT History at a CBSE based school. Today I'm going to teach you, my dear students of class 11, those who are having history, about your chapter Industrial Revolution, and a particular question is why Industrial Revolution took place in Britain. So the name of the chapter is Industrial Revolution. This is a very important, not only for your upcoming examination, but this is important to understand the world history. Revolution, you mean it's a bigger change. Any kind of bigger change is called revolution. And industrial revolution means the bigger change that comes out of industry is called industrial revolution. This had taken place in England in the 18th century. So the question is why industrial revolutions took place in Britain? Why not in any other country? The very first point that should be added is that the political stability of England. Political stability of England. This is very much important for any of the country, that when a country is politically stable, then that very time we can say that the country is economically also safe. And the basic part of any of the country is economy. If a country is financially rich, this country can go for better progress. So political stability is concerned, or so far as political stability is concerned, England was a better country for the political scenario since 17th century. Industrial revolution had happened in 18th century, but the political scenario of England became stable from 17th century. So they have got nearly 100 years to make a good setup for the environment of industry. And more important thing is the inventions. So far as the historical sources are concerned, the statistical data are concerned, England have invented more than 26,000 of things. I mean, it has become a hub for entrepreneur. Nowadays, entrepreneurship has become very common agenda and common talk of our politician, that people, especially the student, have to become entrepreneur to face the present challenges of economy. There are crises of government job, there are crises of other jobs even. So better to create jobs. The persons who can create job is called an entrepreneur. So in an English proverb goes on saying that a person is better than who can give a job rather than doing a job. So in England is a very small country, but they have been able to invent more than 26,000 things. 26,000 inventions had happened in England. So this is a very crucial platform, a bigger platform for the entire world, for the industrial revolutions took place in England. Another one, during the industrial revolutions, the farmers have lost their job because of big farming, and many of the equipments have been used for the farming. So the farmers lost their job and they started coming to work in the industry as a labor. Now one point I am adding, that the present city London, which is called to be the most urban and wonderful city of the world, biggest city of the world, which was not at all the biggest one. It was a very small town. People from villages started coming and settling there, living in the slums in a very dingy atmosphere. Okay, so that very time London got the chance to become much popular and becoming much bigger city, because the farmers living their villages and started living in front of London or adjacent to London. Another one is the surplus. When the surplus money have been created out of the initial industrial revolutions or the businesses, the surplus have given bigger opportunity for much investment, much businesses, and then it has become a hub for industrial revolution. So lot of factors are there, and England have always tries to become a business hub for the entire world after industrial revolution, and they have started collecting raw materials from different parts, and they make the finished item in their country, started selling it to the country they have collected the raw material. Like for India also, they have used India in that particular cases. Understand? So this is the case that there are four or five good reasons of why industrial revolutions have taken place in Britain. In this chapter, my dear students, you can get or few questions which are very important for your term 2. One, the contributions of the women in industrial revolutions, role of children and female in industrial revolution, or the positions of the female in industrial revolutions, or reasons of the industrial revolutions at large, or the consequence of the industrial revolutions, or the result of industrial revolution, benefits of industrial revolutions. So these are the questions. If you read very carefully, you are going to score the best marks from this chapter, and I am sure that you are going to get at least one question out of my discussions. Hope you all guys have enjoyed my teaching, and if you are having any kind of doubt, I am going to clear it. Thank you, my dear students, and don't forget to read the text, because text is the basic thing. If you read the text doggedly, very carefully, I am sure that you can score more than 95% marks easily in your board examination also, in school examination also, to prepare from the crucial stage if you want to score the best marks. Thank you very much.